such an intelligent people can only elect the Pinarayi government, because the Congress is a herd of competing scorpions. I am a Gandhian, I am a Nehruvian, I am a Rajivian, but I am not a Rahulian.
You also made a statement that Pawan Khera is a puppet of the party.
Of course he is. He's a puppet. I was being polite. Is Pawan Khera or even K.C. Venugopal going to determine whether or not I am in the Congress? To the best of my knowledge and belief, Mr. Kharge has not expelled me from the party, at least not in writing. Maybe by the time I get back to Delhi, I'll have it in writing.
Viewers, Manishankar Iyer there, not mincing his words. The Congress party is in free fall, and the man who has delivered the final devastating blow is none other than one of its own veteran leader, Manishankar Iyer. You heard him. This is not some outsider talking about the Congress party. This is a man who's walked with Rajiv Gandhi, who fought for Nehru's vision, who says he believes in Gandhi's principles, but today, in a moment of raw truth, Manishankar Iyer has shredded the Rahul Gandhi myth to pieces. He said it in as many words: I am a Gandhian, I am a Nehruvian, I am a Rajivian, but I am not a Rahulian. Viewers, the senior most leader in the Congress rejecting Rahul Gandhi outright. No more pretense, no more mindless loyalty to the dynasty. And this is no isolated incident. We keep talking about it. Look around. Rahul Gandhi's own house is divided. His coterie keeps screaming that, look, Rahul Gandhi is the Prime Minister in waiting for 2029. Some have even declared him the Prime Minister. They call him the Jan Nayak, Thalaiva, what not, the people's leader, etc., etc. But where is the support? Viewers, where are the votes? Where is the trust? That's the question. Even his allies have turned their backs. The left parties, the Samajwadi Party, the TMC, they're openly questioning Rahul's claim as the principal challenger to Narendra Modi. And viewers, what we are witnessing is zero trust from the people who are supposed to stand with Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has been rejected by his own, the old guard like Iyer, who built the party, and by his allies who see right through this hype around Rahul Gandhi. His loyalists may declare Rahul Gandhi the Prime Minister, anything else, but the reality is staring them in the face. There are no takers for Rahul Gandhi beyond that small echo chamber.
See, it all depends on the performance and people's mandate. So you need to ask Congress as well about this. We believe in action and results. All India Trinamool Congress has proved time and again to strike down BJP and hammer them on every aspect. You have seen that. So Mamata Banerjee is the only leader who has shown this Zamindar the exit door. 2016, 2019, 2021, 2024.
देखिए, इसमें कुछ भी गलत नहीं है. हम समाजवादी पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता हैं. हमारी ये भावना है कि अखिलेश यादव जी देश के प्रधानमंत्री बने. लेकिन सवाल महत्वपूर्ण ये है कि ना अभी देश का प्रधानमंत्री बनने जा रहा है, ना अभी लोकसभा के चुनाव होने जा रहे हैं, ना किसी भी जो राजनीतिक दल है इंडिया अलायंस से किसी ने दावा किया है, किसी नेता ने, कि वो प्रधानमंत्री बनना चाहते हैं. हर दल के कार्यकर्ता ये चाहता है कि उनका नेता प्रधानमंत्री बने, उनके नेता को वो कुर्सी मिले. ये सबकी भावनाएं हो सकती, लेकिन जो निर्णय होगा वो सर्वसम्मति से होगा, वो इंडिया अलायंस की बैठक में होगा. वो निर्णय जो है किसी कार्यकर्ता की भावना के आधार पर नहीं हो सकता.
Let's open this up. Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. IP Singh ji, National Spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Nikhil Jain, Professor Manojit Mondal, Ravi Srivastav ji, and Karan Verma completes the panel. Nikhil, Manishankar Iyer is saying he is not a Rahulian. He's a Nehruvian, he's a Gandhian, he's a Rajivian. What are you?
Ganesh, I'm an Indian. I like to voice my opinions for secularism, for progressivism, for democracy, for India's strategic autonomy, and Rahul Gandhi does the very same thing.
No, So 1 minute, hang on, 1 minute. So are you saying Nehru, Rajiv Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, these people did not stand for secular values?
Absolute. Pranesh, absolutely they did. Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru, all of them they did, but they are not the ones contesting elections now. They are not the ones in active politics right now. So let's talk about Rahul Gandhi and Narendra Modi. And see, you have the Congress party where senior veteran leaders of the Congress party, former leaders of the party can come out and
Former leaders? No, 1 minute. Hello, how is, no, 1 minute. How is he a former leader? Nikhil? How is he a former leader?
He is I'll tell you how he is a former leader, because he is neither in the CWC, nor is he in the PCC, nor is he in the AICC. He was a minister with the Congress government, a very
He is still a Congress leader. If the Congress party thinks Manishankar Iyer is not a Congress leader, they must put out that letter through which he has been removed.
Pranesh, let's. All right, very well. If you want me to say he's a Congress leader, I'll say that. But you have
No.
leader here.
Don't say it because I want you to. But there are many things I would want you to say. But I'm not forcing anyone. You can say whatever you want, but let's just stick to facts. Manishankar Iyer is not a former Congress leader. He's a senior Congress leader.
Called Nishikant Dubey. I will stick to facts about this BJP member of parliament called Nishikant Dubey, who very publicly said, you can't ask Prime Minister any questions. He's above all questions. Now, Pranesh, my dear friend, tell me, as a responsible journalist, do you think that the Prime Minister is above all questions? Do you think any constitutional office holder is above all questions? Will my very eloquent from the BJP agree that the Prime Minister cannot be questioned? And if she does agree, I don't think we're living in a democracy anymore. These are things that matter. It's all right to criticize your leader.
No, I didn't get that about Nishikant Dubey. No, say that again. What were you saying? I'm asking you about Manishankar Iyer. You're talking about Nishikant Dubey.
Pranesh, Manishankar Iyer is openly criticizing Rahul Gandhi, the Congress leader, and nobody is calling him an anti-national, nobody is raiding him, nobody is doing anything. On the other hand, you have a member of parliament of the Lok Sabha from the BJP, Nishikant Dubey, publicly a couple of days ago saying in Rajat Sharma's show, Aapki Adalat, प्रधानमंत्री सब सवालों के ऊपर हैं. That Prime Minister Modi is above all questions. Nobody should question the Prime Minister. Now, please tell me, in a democracy, do we want to live in a democracy where the
I'll get Sanju Verma to answer that. If you want me to answer, that is not, that does not apply to any leader. Not just Narendra Modi. There can be no leader who's beyond reproach. If you're in public life, you can't have a situation where someone says that, look, this person is beyond question or above questions. That is, I'll get Sanju Verma to respond to what you wanted to ask, but you haven't answered my question. Why are senior leaders like Manishankar Iyer are saying, I'm not a Rahulian? Who is a Rahulian? Are you a Rahulian?
I am a Rahulian, I am a Nehruvian, I am a Gandhian, I am a Congressy, and that's fine. We can be all.
Mr. Iyer is saying Rahul Gandhi himself is not a Gandhian.
Of India, Nehru built. I do agree.
He is a Gandhi, he is not a Gandhian. Nikhil, do you get the difference?
Rahul Gandhi is very much a Gandhian, Pranesh. Now, you may want to disagree with that.
I am only quoting Mr. Iyer. Don't come after the you go after the angle. 1 minute. Ravi Srivastav ji. Sir, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Pranesh, good evening.
Sir, let me at least ask you a question. आप तो शुरू हो गए. मैं तो बस अभी ऑडियो चेक कर रहा था. Let me at least ask you a question. ये जो आपने टी शर्ट पहनी हुई है अच्छी लग रही है. ये कोई सवाल नहीं है. मैं ऐसे इस पे सफाई या जवाब नहीं चाहिए.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
ये अच्छा लग रहा है. बिल्कुल ही ब्राइट कलर है. अब आर्ग्यूमेंट्स भी वैसे ही ब्राइट होने चाहिए सर. मणिशंकर अय्यर इतने सीनियर लीडर है. वो कह रहे मैं आई एम नॉट अ राहुलियन. आर यू अ राहुलियन मिस्टर श्रीवास्तव?
See, I am a follower of the secular Congress party. I do not believe in the eras that it was Nehruvian or Gandhian or Rajivian or Rahulian or tomorrow Rehanian. I don't know about that. I support the party. I support the secularism of the party. That is my basis. I'm not about individuals. Now, as far as Manishankar Iyer ji is concerned, the very senior leader, he may have his individual opinion. That does not mean the party is divided. And where is the Prime Minister being elected? Is the election going on anywhere? No. So you are just
sir,
making
say
a
that to
poll
Congress
about
leaders.
it.
Why are you? No, 1 minute. Who has declared? Have you heard of Mr. Manikam Tagore? He's a member of parliament, senior leader of the Congress party, sir. He has declared Rahul Gandhi as Prime Minister of 2029. Not the Prime Ministerial face, but the Prime Minister. Can you believe it?
Everybody does it. Even Akhilesh Yadav's members are saying that Akhilesh Yadav will be Prime Minister. Even Mamata Banerjee's followers are saying she will be a Prime Minister. So what's the big deal about it?
That's the post, sir. That's the post by Manikam Tagore in 2029 when Rahul Gandhi becomes the Prime Minister, so on and so forth. There you go. Let me bring in IP Singh ji. He knows a thing or two about Rahul Gandhi. IP Singh ji, आप ये जो नेहरूवियन, गांधीयन, राजीवियन और राहुलियन, इसमें से आप क्या हैं? कुछ है या आप कुछ और हैं?
देखिए, आडवाणी जी के बारे में हम कोई चर्चा नहीं करते, डॉक्टर मुरली मनोहर जोशी जी के बारे में हम कोई चर्चा नहीं करते, सुब्रमण्यम स्वामी, मणिशंकर अय्यर, ये सब लोग 80 वर्ष से लेके 90 वर्ष के बीच के बुजुर्ग हैं। अब तो इनकी बातों पर हमें गंभीरता से लेना भी नहीं चाहिए। हम अपने ग्रैंडफादर के
नहीं 80 वर्ष के बुजुर्ग हैं, इनको गंभीरता से लेना नहीं चाहिए। खड़गे जी की उम्र कितनी है सर?
नहीं लेना चाहिए।
नहीं, खड़गे जी की उम्र कितनी है? इसीलिए शायद राहुल गांधी उनको गंभीरता से नहीं लेते। कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट है वो। कितनी उम्र है?
सुन लीजिए, कभी देखिए, वो शब्द जब अशोक गहलोत जी ने इनकार कर दिया कि वो अभी मुख्यमंत्री रहना चाहते हैं।
मैं आपसे क्या पूछ रहा हूं सर, आपने शुरू किया ना कि 80 वर्ष से ज्यादा जो हो जाते हैं उनको सुनना नहीं चाहिए। मैं पूछ रहा हूं, कांग्रेस के प्रेसिडेंट है मिस्टर खड़गे, उनकी उम्र कितनी है मुझे एग्जैक्टली पता नहीं है, अगर आप देख के बता देंगे। करीब वो 80 अबव तो फॉर श्योर है, 80 अबव है।
मैं देखिए, फिर भी मैं कह रहा हूं 80 वर्ष के करीब वो भी है। मैं उनकी उम्र को लेके भी यही कह रहा हूं कि 80 से 90 वर्ष की आयु में ये लोग शौचालय ठीक से जाएं, इनका स्वास्थ्य बेहतर बना रहे। हम तो प्रधानमंत्री जी के स्वास्थ्य को लेकर चिंतित रहते हैं कि 76 वर्ष की आयु बहुत होती है, वो 4 बार कपड़ा कैसे बदल लेते हैं। हम लोग तो एक बार कपड़ा पहनते उतार नहीं पाते, एक बार सॉक्स पहनते उतार नहीं पाते। प्रधानमंत्री जी हमारे 76 वर्ष की आयु में कैसे 4 बार कपड़े कौन बदलता है, ये तो आश्चर्य होता है।
नहीं,
और
कुछ ऐसा
नहीं साहब, अभी तो
मुझे एक बात बताइए आईपी सिंह जी, मुझे एक बात बताइए, आप तो बोल रहे हैं कि 3-4 बार वो कपड़े बदलते हैं। आप समाजवादी पार्टी से पहले कौन से पार्टी में थे? नहीं, आप पार्टी में कौन से थे? समाजवादी पार्टी से?
ठीक है, मैं रहा हूं, लेकिन मुझे मोदी जी और
मैं आपसे बस ये पूछ रहा हूं सर, व्हाई आर यू मेकिंग दिस पर्सनल? कोई 4 बार कपड़ा बदले, 5 बार बदले, साइकिल चलाए या कोई गाड़ी चलाए, अगर कोई गलत मीन से नहीं कर रहा है तो उसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है? मैंने आपसे सवाल पूछा मणिशंकर अय्यर पे, आप चले गए मुरली मनोहर जोशी पे, 80 years. When I am telling you Mr. Khadge is 83 years, then you have no answer. Why do you keep doing this? Nikhil, is that the reason Mr. Khadge is undermined daily because he is over 80?
Pranesh, Mr. Khadge, the Congress president, is not at all undermined except by the chair of the Rajya Sabha, who doesn't allow him to speak. And a while ago you asked a question, where were the opposition parties in support of Rahul Gandhi? Might I remind you that Akhilesh Yadav of the SP, TMC and all other major opposition parties supported Rahul Gandhi, the leader of opposition.
Let's ask them.
When he was not allowed to speak.
The parties that you are mentioning, they're all here. IP Singh ji, आप राहुल गांधी को प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में सपोर्ट करते हैं?
नहीं, देखिए ये सवाल
नहीं, ठीक है, नहीं, मैं समझ गया, मैंने देख लिया, मुझे बस यही सुनना था सर। 1 word आंसर ना, फिर बाकी सब मैं आ रहा हूं आपके पास। अब ये लॉन्ग फॉर्म क्वेश्चन आंसर भी करेंगे हम। प्रोफेसर मंडल, राहुल एस पीएम?
Yes.
I mean, what kind of a question is this?
What kind
We
of
don't
question
have
is this?
anything else to discuss. That's why.
There you go, Nikhil. Is this a good
Yes,
enough
I think we
sentiment
should
check,
now
or you
allow
want
the
me to dig deeper?
Opportunity to speak and answer on what she thinks about Nishikant Dube's statement.
Okay,
Ganesh, I think it's high time we allow the only lady
okay.
in the
Sanju
panel.
Verma.
Pranesh, first and foremost, let me start with this कहावत. हमको मालूम है जन्नत की हकीकत क्या है, लेकिन दिल को बहलाने के लिए गालिब ये ख्याल अच्छा है. So everybody out there from the opposition who thinks that the Prime Minister's chair is vacant, sorry, it's not vacant. So Akhilesh Yadav, Mamata Banerjee, Stalin, so on and so forth, ये मुंगेरी लाल के हसीन सपने देखना बंद कर दीजिए. 2029 तो क्या 2034 में भी ऑपोजिशन का दूर दूर तक कोई चांस नहीं है. But I'll come to the moot point. If you notice, in the last couple of months, there are a couple of leaders who resigned from the Congress party simply for airing their opinion. And this is a stinging rebuttal to everybody who says, oh, Congress is a party with a difference. We appreciate freedom of speech. No, you don't. You don't respect freedom of expression either. There is a man called K. Rajanna. He was forced to resign from the Siddaramaiah ministry after he called out Rahul Gandhi's vote chori bluff. There is a man called Professor Sampat Singh in Haryana. He resigned from the Congress party again because he called out Rahul Gandhi's vote chori bluff. There is a man called Ashish Dua. He was the Prabhari for the Congress party in Maharashtra. Instead of Rahul Gandhi taking onus for the Congress's rout and debacle in Maharashtra assembly elections, Rahul Gandhi asked Ashish Dua as Prabhari to resign, and he said, Rahul Gandhi की एक ही प्रॉब्लम है कि राहुल गांधी सब कुछ कर सकते हैं पर राजनीति के लिए ये लायक नहीं है. और इसी राहुल गांधी को कांग्रेस दरबारीज कॉल हिम जन नायक. I will not get into this Jan Nayak versus Jan Nalayak debate because we don't want to make it personal. But while I'm not a Manishankar Iyer fan, जो कहते हैं ना कभी कभी even your most rabid opponent speaks the truth. I don't want to use the word, but calling Pawan Khera TATTU as in a puppet, calling KC Venugopal a rowdy. And in fact, when your reporter questioned Manishankar Iyer, he did not merely call KC Venugopal a rowdy. He said, who the BLOODY hell is KC Venugopal? So the limited point is this. Today, you might want to discard Manishankar Iyer. I don't care whether he's a former congressman or he's existing.
No, but Sanju Verma,
congressman.
look, now Nikhil Jain or Ravi Srivastava can turn around and say that, look, Manishankar Iyer has an axe to grind against these people, and which is why you see this choice of words, etc., etc. But the larger question is about how the allies are responding to the coteries projection of Rahul Gandhi as Prime Minister. And let me bring in Karan on that. Karan, Rahul Gandhi was projected as Jan Nayak, Thalaiva. We put out that post by Manikam Tagore, Prime Minister in 2029. And now Mr. Iyer says, I am not a Rahulian. What do you think this means?
So, Pranesh, you need to understand. First of all, we need to define who really is a Rahulian. First of all, Rahulian sounds like a hooligan. If you just hear the sound of it, Nikhil just said that I am a Rajivian as well as a Rahulian. Now, how can that be possible? Rajiv Gandhi quoted Indira Gandhi and said, na jaat pe na paat pe, mohar lagao haath pe. He said that in Parliament 6th December 1990. राहुल कहते हैं हर चीज में इसकी जात क्या है, उसकी जात क्या है, जात पे खेलना है. तो दोनों चीजें कैसे ठीक हो सकती है भाई? या तो you can be a Rahulian or you can be a Rajivian. Indira Gandhi honored Veer Savarkar 1981. She said that we have to celebrate, he was a brave son of India. Rahul Gandhi is busy saying he was Maafi Veer, he's busy denigrating him. So you can either follow Indira Gandhi or follow Rahul Gandhi. So the one truth is, जो अभी IP Singh जी कह रहे थे, कि with age, first of all, we have to respect age. I didn't like the way he spoke about age. With age, people start speaking the truth, I believe. Today, Manishankar Iyer at this age has realized कि भाई बहुत हो गया. Already, Sam Pitroda and Shama Mohammed have stolen my thunder. They come up with the worst of statements and still they happen to be in the good books of Rahul Gandhi. Why am I the only one who's thrown under the bus? So I will now speak the truth and tell them that Rahulian actually means 95 losses. And that is what everyone has realized. Monojit Mandal has now begun to realize कि भाई इनसे दूर दूर हटो. IP Singh तो जी realized it 3 years back. IP Singh was laughing. He had a smug expression when you played out Mani Shankar Ayyar's statement. He said, "I said it first." So he knows that he is not a Rahulian from 2023. So now people have begun to realize he is a liability, a political liability who wants to complete his 100, but wants to take everyone down along with him, as he took RJD in Bihar and others. That's the thing they are realizing now.
Professor Mondal, what is the problem in being a Rahulian? Why can't you say that, look, I am a Rahulian?
I mean, how can you ask this question to me? This is the question that you should ask to the Congress people. I'm not a congressman. Congress party for us is one of the political parties in India alliance, and Rahul Gandhi is their leader. As simple as that. I mean, I know that this is your favorite topic because this gives you a remarkable binary between Mr. Modi and Mr. Rahul Gandhi. But this country is not only about Mr. Modi and Gandhi or BJP and Congress. This country is about many other political parties like Aam Aadmi Party, like Trinamool Congress, like DMK, like RJD, who are an extremely formidable power. Come and beat us in Bengal. I'm challenging Mr. Modi. I'm daring Mr. Modi. Come and beat Mamta Di and Abhishek Banerjee in Bengal. You can't do that. You are going to be beaten up, be beaten again. I am giving you
Sanju
open
Verma, I'm
challenge.
coming to
Come
you.
and beat
Current
us
10
in-
seconds.
10 seconds. You know, Monojit Mandal just made a point that there are other players also in the arena, like TMC. Now, let's look at the strength of this other player. In 2016, they somehow got the national party status. In 2023, they are routed away and their national party status has been taken away. That is what your limitation is. You need to realize you are not even a player there. At least Rahul Gandhi is a player on the national front. You have to respect. आपको अच्छा लगे या ना लगे, आपकी तो हैसियत ही नहीं. You are nowhere. You lost your national party status. That's the reality of TMC.
Okay, Professor Mondal.
Can I come in?
Please, sir.
Can I come in? I mean, this is your trick with the election commission. CPI means power is in half state. It is a national political party. TMC had MLAs elsewhere also like Manipur and Meghalaya. You don't give us national status. This is a trick that you play. Does not matter. Forget about arrogance. Look at the number of seats that we have. Don't show us your arrogance. Come and beat us in Bengal.
Okay, Professor Mondal, 1 minute. Calm down. 1 minute. I'll get Sanju Verma to respond to what you said about Modi. And you said, you know, this is my favorite topic. It gives me a remarkable binary between Modi and Rahul. I don't want to say that we say much on that. But Professor Mondal, just answer one question. Do you think Rahul Gandhi is a leader with national appeal? And between Mamta Banerjee and Rahul Gandhi, you know, how do you rank the two?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Mamta Di has got a political career of 50 years. Mamta Di has seen Rahul Gandhi growing up in front of her own eyes. I mean, how are you comparing the two? I don't understand. I mean, even I do not have the political wisdom to assess the political career of a person who single-handedly crushed the longest communist regime in the world, not just in Bengal.
Yeah, so you would place Mamta Banerjee above Rahul Gandhi, right?
She crushed single-handedly.
Professor Mondal, I'm making it easier for you. So going by, you would place...
Mamta Banerjee can only be compared with Mr. Modi. In terms of popularity, she can only
But
be
sir,
compared with
Mr. Modi is a dictator according to the Congress party. Why would you want Mamta Didi to be compared to a dictator? You make up your mind. Now, Sanju Verma, respond.
You know, I don't want to make this debate, into a lightweight discourse. I, through your show, want to say this very responsibly. We had a split in the Congress party in 1907 between the moderates and the extremists within the Congress party. Then you had the 1969 split between the Congress old guard and the Congress new guard. Basically between Indira Gandhi on one side and heavyweights like Morarji Desai on the other side. Then after the emergency, come 1977-78, the Congress was split into Congress I under Indira Gandhi versus Congress U under the likes of Brahmanand Reddy. And then between 1994 and 1999, you had heavyweights like G.K. Mupanar, P.A. Sangma, Mamta Banerjee and Sharad Pawar exiting the Congress party. And I tell you that come 2027, you will again see a big divide within the Congress party, split wide open, and we've already seen a precursor to that. Himanta Biswa, Jitin Prasada, Amrinder Singh, the likes of Sunil Jhakar, Rita Bahuguna Joshi, Jagdambika Pal, Hardik Patel, RPN Singh. I mean, I can go on and on and on, and not to forget people like Gaurav Vallabh, Shahzad Poonawala, Radhika Khera, so on and so forth. The limited point I'm making is this. I've said this on your show, I'll reinforce it. Hardik Patel, when asked why he quit the Congress party, he said, Congress party का तो गुजरात में ये हाल है, राहुल गांधी को खुश करने के लिए 300 किलोमीटर चल के चिकन सैंडविच लाने के लिए कार्यकर्ता तैयार है और उसी कार्यकर्ता को प्रमोशन मिलेगा. But Rahul Gandhi does not have the time or the wherewithal to listen to the karyakarta who has a connect to the zameen, to the ground. That is the condition of Congress Darbari ecosystem.
Okay, Nikhil Jain, chicken sandwich, no connect.
नहीं, मेरे को ये नहीं समझ आता प्रणीश. एवरीथिंग एल्स अपार्ट. 300 किलोमीटर चल के जाके चिकन सैंडविच कौन लाता है? जब तक वापस आएगा तब तक तो कहीं और चले जाएंगे. See, that is the level of argument Sanju Verma makes. She mentions Jagdambika Pal, who left the Congress party way before Rahul Gandhi joined the Congress party as a member of parliament.
When did Rahul Gandhi join the Congress party? 1 minute. Nikhil, when did Rahul Gandhi join the Congress party? Rahul Gandhi is the Congress party. When did Rahul join the party? Tell me.
7. Jagdambika Rahul Gandhi first came in active politics in 2004.
When did he join the Congress party? When did he join the Congress party? You tell me.
2004.
Oh, 2004 he joined the Congress party.
When you are a member of parliament of a party, you are obviously a part of the party, right?
Right.
Before Rahul Gandhi came into active politics, Jagdambika Pal had already left the Congress
Rahul
party.
Gandhi was born into Congress party. He did not join the Congress party. Get that straight. Okay, Nikhil? So don't say that. No, please don't do it. Please. Now answer my question. Samajwadi Party leaders, on the show and otherwise are saying that, look, Akhilesh Yadav is a leader who has, wider appeal, more acceptable than Rahul Gandhi. Professor Mondal is saying that about Mamta Banerjee. Look what Mr. Vijayan says about the Congress. The Congress is not even a secular front anymore. Look what the DMK is doing to the Congress in Tamil Nadu.
Mr. Vijayan is contesting the elections against the Congress party in Kerala, so obviously he'll have all sorts of remarks to make against the Congress party. Obviously IP Singh Saab will say Akhilesh Yadav is the best leader in the country. Obviously Monojit Mandal is going to say that Mamata Banerjee is the best leader in the country. I will say Rahul Gandhi is the best leader in the country.
If everything is, Nikhil, 1 minute. If everything is so obvious, no, 1 minute. If everything is so obvious, then you tell me, how is Rahul Gandhi a Jan Nayak? How is that obvious? When no one is supporting Rahul Gandhi, how does he become a Jan Nayak? Karan?
पहले तो Nikhil is saying that he meets his karyakartas. I would love to know. Nikhil hit the ground running in Bihar, and the results were there for everyone to see. How spectacularly.
Is that because of Nikhil?
Performed. I don't know. He was on the ground. Nobody worked as hard as Nikhil did. I want to know how many times did Rahul Gandhi actually meet my friend Nikhil? Because tell me one thing, Pranesh. We had Sanjay Jha a decade back when he used to slog it out day in, day out. He even slogs it out today, even though he's not a member of the Congress. And we have Nikhil Jain in this generation, who takes it on his chin, day in, day out. I want to know how many times has Rahul Gandhi personally met him? Nikhil, sach bolna is samay. How many times has Rahul Gandhi met you? Chup.
First, you have Sanju Verma answer whether she thinks...
Now, Nikhil, answer this question. It's okay. Okay, you can say, look, you can say or get away by saying that Rahul Gandhi, 1 minute, Rahul Gandhi has such great influence that he does not need to meet people personally.
Very well. I'll go with that, but please
I'll go
have
with
Ms.
that.
Verma
Okay.
answer on the why
IP सिंह जी,
simple question I'm asking.
IP सिंह जी देखिए, आपने जो 2-3 साल पहले लिख के डिलीट किया था, अब मणिशंकर अय्यर भी वही बोल रहे हैं, वो खुल के बोल रहे हैं। तो क्या आपको लगता है कि आपने वो एक रेवोल्यूशन ला दिया था, जिसको बोलते जन चेतना या ऐसे ही कुछ बोलते ना हिंदी में, वो आपने जगा दी थी?
देखिए प्रनेश जी, मैं बार बार आपसे कहता हूं कि बीती ताई बिछाड़ दे, आगे की अब सुध ले। ये रामचरित मानस की ये चौपाइयां हैं।
तो मैं आगे का ही तो पूछ रहा हूं, राहुल गांधी जी प्रधानमंत्री कैसे कांग्रेस पार्टी उनको बना रही है, अगर आप लोग सपोर्ट नहीं करेंगे तो?
नहीं, ये देखिए, अभी की बात करिए। आज उन्हीं के नेतृत्व में 100 सीटें कांग्रेस लेकर आई, 1 सीट कम 99 सीटें लेकर आई, इसलिए वो लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन है। 2029 अभी बहुत दूर है, अभी उसकी बात हमें नहीं करनी चाहिए। अब मैं समझता हूं कांग्रेस भी उसकी बात नहीं करती है। हमारे सामने अभी सबसे बड़ी चुनौती है, हम उत्तर प्रदेश में 2024 में बड़ी बढ़त लिए हैं, 234 सीटों पर हमारी बढ़त थी, और जिसने उत्तर प्रदेश में लोकसभा जीता है उसने विधानसभा जीता है। तो अभी पहली प्राथमिकता समाजवादियों की और समाजवादी पार्टी के माननीय अखिलेश जी को फिर से एक बार उत्तर प्रदेश में मुख्यमंत्री बनाना, और उसके बाद हम देश की राजनीति में क्या करना उस पर समाजवादी पार्टी बैठेगी, सीनियर लीडर थी बैठेगी, वो तय करेगी।
नहीं तो जब आपने वो ट्वीट किया था तब आप सीनियर लीडर से पूछा था आपने?
देखिए, बहुत से कांग्रेस के नेता बहुत ही खराब बातें, कमलनाथ ने क्या बोल दिया था हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी के बारे में, अजय राय ने क्या बोल दिया था, देश भर में उसका खंडन तक नहीं कांग्रेस के नेताओं ने किया।
नहीं, ये तो अच्छी बात है।
अगर
सिंह जी, look, it was brave of you to stand up for your leader. My problem is, why did you delete your tweet?
मतलब कि अब चूड़ियां पहन के बैठ जाएंगे क्या?
बिल्कुल नहीं। फिर ये देखिए, ये चूड़ियां पहनने वाली बात सर, ये बहुत ही गंदी सोच है। चूड़ियां पहन के बैठ जाने वाली बात, ये माइंडसेट गलत है आईपी सिंह जी, इससे आगे चलना चाहिए। आप कहते हैं ना हमें आगे की बात करनी चाहिए। चूड़ियों का मतलब कुछ नहीं होता है, क्योंकि अगर किसी ने चूड़ी पहना है तो वो कमजोर नहीं हो जाता आईपी सिंह जी। या आप लोग कौन से समाजवाद में फंसे हुए हैं? रवि श्रीवास्तव जी।
Pranesh, somebody was talking about that Congress broke 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, etc. And today's politics, if you see, the half of the people were groomed by the Congress only. So ultimately, who is the person who has kept the national politics alive? It is Congress. It is Congress. And even in BJP, half of the parliamentarians elected were ex-Congress only once upon a time. And this is all political opportunism. Tomorrow, if the tables turn, they will be first to dump BJP and join back Congress.
No, 1 minute. Ravi Srivastava ji, chaliye, now that you're talking about grooming, Mr. Revant Reddy, your chief minister in Telangana, was groomed by Seva Dal of the Congress party. वो कहां ग्रूम हुए थे सर?
See, that does not make a difference. If he is performing as a chief minister very well and he is doing wonders. Just now you have seen in the municipal election, the Congress has won more than 52% of the seats there. He has become a congressman and he is performing to the expectation of the people and the party.
Sanju Verma ji.
Pranesh, I just want to say a couple of things. If you look at the last 3 Lok Sabha elections, BJP's total tally 825, Congress 195. BJP's tally 4 times bigger than the Congress. Now, if you look at the last 5 Lok Sabha elections, the BJP tally is 1079, the Congress is 534. Still, the BJP is 2 times ahead of the Congress. Now, if you look at the total number of MLAs in the country is 4126. BJP plus at 1856. Almost 45% of the total MLAs in India come from BJP or its affiliates. The total number of MLAs from Congress plus are only 640 out of 4126. दिल्ली 15%। तो गणित क्या कहता है? गणित ज्यादातर सही बात कहता है। गणित यह बताता है that राहुल गांधी इज debilitated, राहुल गांधी इज vanquished, राहुल गांधी से ना हो पाएगा। And my final point is this: Mamata Banerjee had said ahead of Goa 2022 assembly elections, इस बार बीजेपी गई। Do you know something? Trinamool Congress had a royal score of 0 in Goa assembly elections last time. The same Trinamool Congress said 2023 त्रिपुरा में तो इस बार टीएमसी की सरकार बनेगी। अगेन टीएमसी की सरकार बनना तो दूर की बात है, टीएमसी did not even get 5 seats in
All
Tripura.
right. Let me bring in Nikhil Jain. Nikhil, you heard Professor Mondal. He's saying Rahul Gandhi is no Jan Nayak. There are only two leaders in the country. You have Narendra Modi and Mamata Banerjee to take him on.
First of all, Sanju has had a very nice Freudian slip when she says that there are X number of MLAs of the BJP and its affiliates. Now, this is how the BJP looks at political parties and its alliance partners. It looks at them like affiliates. Now, this is a point for everybody. There's nobody from the India alliance.
Yeah, it is better than it is better than the alliance partners calling Congress party a liability. Nikhil, now answer that question. Now, don't get into this, please.
No. First, Sanju will answer the question. Does she agree with Nishikant Dube's statement or not?
Okay, Sanju Verma, answer the Nishikant Dube question.
Just say this: as the national spokesperson of BJP, I think the greatest asset of Prime Minister Narendra Modi is that he's always ready to answer questions, face the electorate and be held accountable. Simple.
There you go. Now, Nikhil, answer the question. On what basis has the Congress party declared Rahul Gandhi Jan Nayak when your alliance partners are laughing at this? Look at Professor Mondal. He can't believe the Jan Nayak tag.
What sort of an answer was that? Is Nishikant Dube right or wrong? Madam Sanju Verma, is Nishikant Dube right or wrong? Yes or no? Simple answer.
You are not the anchor. I have answered what I had to say to Pranesh. ये कोई जीके क्वेश्चन नहीं चल रहा है। पहले you tell me. Are you a Congress?
She said the Prime Minister is not above question, which means Nishikant Dube is wrong. You have your answer. Now you answer my question.
No.
How has Rahul Gandhi got this Jan Nayak tag?
The Prime Minister answers all questions. He's a man who's never held a press conference
Nikhil.
after he became the Prime Minister. He's a man who ran away from the Lok Sabha when the leader of opposition was questioning him. How does he answer any questions?
What is he?
He's not above questions. First of all, Sanju Verma, since you will not answer that, let me tell you.
She said it, Nikhil. She said it. The Prime Minister is not above question. She said it. Why are you wasting the time and not answering question? You're doing this deliberately now. Answer my question. How have you given the Jan Nayak tag to Rahul Gandhi?
I will raise this important point. In a democracy, we have a ruling party member of parliament saying that the Prime Minister is above questions. बंद कर दो यार अब अपना चैनल. मैं भी बंद कर देता हूँ. सब बंद करके घर पे बैठ जाते हैं. मोदी जाप करते हैं सारे. मोदी चालीसा पढ़ेंगे रोज. How can a member of parliament say that the Prime Minister is above all questions? Why is he not condemned? Why is he not reprimanded? Why does the BJP not tell him, boss, this is a democracy still? We are not an autocracy.
Right, we are not an autocracy. The only time democracy was murdered was when a member of the Gandhi family, Indira Gandhi, did it. Right, Nikhil? You want to go that route? Just answer my question. This is about Rahul Gandhi.
Pranesh, my friend,
don't stretch that point about Nishikant Dube. You have your answer. How have you given him the Jan Nayak tag when there is no apparent support?
I'll very well answer on that. Pranesh, first of all, there's a lot of apparent support. 21% of the electorate in this country in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections voted for the Congress party. That is over 13 crore people, number one. Number two, the Congress party is still the second largest party in terms of MLAs, MPs, vote share, everything in this country. Rahul Gandhi is the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, which is also known as the shadow prime minister across the world in Westminster systems. And lastly, Rahul Gandhi raises issues of the people. He's been raising issues of the farmers. He's been raising issues of gig workers, of laborers, of the marginalized communities, of the Dalits, of the minorities. Now, what do you call the person who raises issues of janata? Jan की जो आवाज उठाएगा उसी को जननायक लोग कहेंगे. Now you may not agree with that, but that is your right in a democracy.
No, who am I to agree or not agree?
का चुनाव हो रहा होता है बिहार में तो वो विदेश चले जाते हैं. कितने महान जननायक हैं. जब कोई मुद्दा हल्का सा उठाते हैं बाहर चले जाते हैं. आईपी सिंह साहब ने तो लिखा था दिसंबर में, ये कैसे व्यक्ति हैं भाई जो हर समय वेकेशन पे जाते हैं. उन्होंने तो साफ साफ क्वेश्चन पूछा हुआ आईपी सिंह ने. तो ये कैसे जननायक है सोचिए आप। और निखिल खुश है इससे, मिले भी ना मुझसे तो भी खुश है। तो निखिल कितने, ये जो कंप्लेसेंट लॉट है कांग्रेस का, इनसे सीखने वाला है प्रणेश।
Okay,
इनको कोई
let's shift our attention, but before that, I just want to tell IP Singh जी, चूड़ियां पहनने का मतलब ये नहीं होता है कि कोई कमजोर हो जाता है। हो गया, कभी कभी बोलते बोलते जबान फिसल जाती है, लेकिन आप उसको करेक्ट कर सकते हैं सर।
ये कहावतें हैं, किदवंतियां हैं, जिसको हम कोट करते हैं, इसका कोई मतलब नहीं होता।
एक महानुभाव ने कहा था ना, लड़के हैं गलती हो जाती है। वो कौन थे? वो मुलायम सिंह यादव थे। वो भी बुजुर्ग थे, इसीलिए शायद अखिलेश ने उनको दरकिनार कर दिया था। इनके यहाँ ये कल्चर होगा।
कोई बात नहीं, लेट्स प्रोफेसर मंडल, you can tell your friend IP Singh ji that never to repeat such things.
No, I think ये कहावत भी चेंज होनी चाहिए। दुनिया बदल गई है, जमाना बदल गई है। देयर आर फेमिनिस्ट क्रिटिसिज्म, फेमिनिस्ट मूवमेंट ऑल अक्रॉस द ग्लोब। आपको शायद ये पता होंगे कि ये कहावत भी आगे चेंज होनी चाहिए।
Okay.
कहावत भी गलत कहावत है, घटिया कहावत है, ये चेंज होनी चाहिए।
Right. Thank you, Professor Mondal. Let's move on, viewers.